Good kill.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Remotely piloted aircraft.
is not the future of war. It is the here and now.
Would you?
And welcome everybody to another Native Thoughts review. This time again for a movie of more happier movie than the last movie I saw. That movie was kind of made me depressed, kind of made me more sadder. This time for a movie that I actually liked. You know, I enjoyed it for what it is, and it is called Good Kill, starring Ethan Hawke, January Jones, and Zoe Kravitz. Directed by Andrew Niccol, who's a great director in his own little sense of filmography that he has. Gattaca, In Time, Lord of War. It's a great movie. This time, again, teaming up with Ethan Hawke, and Ethan Hawke plays Major Tom. I forgot his last name. Tom is a major. He flight. You know, he is a Navy flight, military air fighter, but he left they reduced him down to being a drone pilot because it's a new sense of which if we save our people from going over there and we just have drone bombing and everything will make it more fine. And it does, and it has mostly all about that. And he's this character who, at sense, if you think he's an alcoholic, he might be, but you also see that he has a lot of anger within himself. He's happy with his family, he's happy with this, it's to a point, but he is one of those characters where he is mad at himself because he misses the whole combat feeling. He misses the whole feeling of fighting, the fear, the rage, and all that. And you see a bunch of his anger adapt into the film, and you see him more depressed, to the verge of being more of an alcoholic. But as I can say, without giving it too much, it is one of the movies where it has a lot of plot, a lot of messages within. Is it right for us to be doing the drone warfare? Is it right? I mean, because just say, at least if a human, if someone from the military, Navy, whatever, walks up into a battleground, and he could easily protect people that are not evil, that are not Taliban or anything like that. And in this one, you just pretty much destroy everything on site. Doesn't matter if it's a kid, they shouldn't be there because they should know better. That's the type of message that they get, and they as the little crew that he has don't want to be doing that. And it's one of the movies like it is kind of predictable, but in a way of you appreciate watching Ethan Hawke's portrayal, because Ethan Hawke is a great actor. He's always been that actor that's always been around, and I feel like he never gets the credit. Only once in a while where he gets a movie that's either nominated or critics love. For example, like you have Boyhood, and then after Boyhood you have Predestination, and then you have Good Kill. And I bet you Predestination is one of the movies where it's a cult following. I have not seen it, but I hear a lot of great things from it, and I hear he's pretty good in it also. And then you have Good Kill, which we know it's going to be one of those forgotten. I feel like it's one of those forgotten movies that's going to be around, but it's going to be not nominated or anything. It's got recognition at the film festival that it's played at, but besides that, nothing else. But look at that. Before he had Training Day, and it took a while to get him recognized again, until I believe Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, which is a great movie. But he also had Assault on PG-13 before that, and then after that he had, which I like, is Brooklyn Finest. I think he's a great character in that movie. But we'll talk about this movie now, and it's a great movie. You know, January Jones she gets a lot of slack with in her television shows. She's okay, but in acting she's bad. She's okay in this. She's nothing that great. Pretty much the people who do pick up is the one in the booth in the whole his partners in where they're flying the drone. They're flying the drone in just a cubicle. You have Zoe Kravitz, which she is, I believe you've seen her recently in Hunger Games, I believe the first one. She is, I don't know, I may be wrong about that, but she is one of those girls where she's okay actress, you know, and you want to see her do more because she has a style to herself that could work great, you know, as a good girl, and she can't even look like a bad girl, like one of those evil, like rebel type of girls, you know. But I really enjoy this movie, you know. It's in vein of, it's a war movie, but it's a war movie about the characters. It's in vein of American Sniper. Not so much because American Sniper has more action to it. It is about the being on the combat, and it's about the effect that people have afterwards. This is about people who are not in combat, in which you have the main character Tommy, Major Tommy, in which he wants to be on ground, he wants to be fighting, he wants to be flying his plane around, his jet around, and he wants to be there because he wants to feel is doing right. He feels like a coward just doing drone fighting, just flying a drone and dropping a missile. He feels like a coward, and then you have the people who are grateful because they're like they don't have to worry about being on ground, being on battle, because they get to see their family and they get to do a bunch of things that they normally can't. Sorry about the people. But it is a great movie in this sense, and it is a good little movie because every time you see the drone scenes, you do get captivated because of what they have to destroy, what they have to build, what they have to bomb. They have a whole plot line with the CIA. They are working for the CIA at one point, make them do missions that they don't want to do, but they know they have to do it. And it's one of the movies that I said it is predictable because the fate of Major Tom, it is shown to you ahead and then show you what will happen. But it's a really great movie. I would say recommend it. I recommend you watching it. I don't think it's gonna come out in movie theaters. It comes out in May. If it comes on VOD, I would say rent it because it's a good little movie. If you like war movies, propaganda piece war movies about small propaganda piece, not big one, but or civil rights type of movies with the whole world thing. But it's a great movie. I enjoyed it very much. But I hope you guys keep watching. If you're listening to this on SoundCloud, you could watch the same audio review on YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you want to not look at your screen, not look at any tablets, anything, you can listen to it on SoundCloud. Exactly the same how I'm talking to it. I'm talking to a mic. I'm looking to a camera. And hope you have a good night. Go watch Get Killed. Don't watch Lost River because it's a mixed bag movie. But I hope you have a good night. Check out my past review for Daredevil, Kimmy Schmidt, Bloodline, Fury 7, Run All Night. Go on, and we're gonna have more album reviews coming out in a couple times soon. So I hope you have a lovely day, good night, or good day, however, everybody have a good day.